Alright, y'all, man, it's your boy Humble Luke 2 times for me. Back in the video, man, for me. Follow the Instagram at Humble Luke 2 times. Now, look, just today's topic talking about why silence is a weapon, spiritual truth. Now, look, for today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving a huge shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also giving a huge shout out to everyone and to y'all. Bro, y'all literally take energy y'all day to come rock with me, show me love and support. You feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much. One love always deeply. I'm also sending good positive energy, good positive protection, good positive feeling, and good positive energy towards everyone always deeply. Also, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, DM me on my Instagram at HumbleAlluke 2 times. I'm going to say that one more time. If you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, DM me on my Instagram at HumbleAlluke 2 times. And let's go ahead and get more deeper to the video. So look, right? Why silence is a weapon? Why is silence a weapon? Listen, bro. When you start to be quiet, right? It's good to talk to yourself. It's good to talk to people, but it's also good to be quiet. When you learn to just be quiet sometimes, you'll start to hear the quietness, right? You'll start to hear what the universe has been trying to tell you. You'll start to hear what your ancestors have been trying to tell you, right? You start to get a better understanding of life. You start to get a better understanding of yourself, right? Because sometimes it's just better to just chill out, right? Like when you first rise up, you don't gotta immediately get on the phone with people. You don't immediately gotta text people, right? You just got up. Why you already giving people your energy? I don't think we really realize that. A lot of time we'll get up, we'll get on FaceTime, or we immediately out the door, finna go meet up with somebody, or we immediately texting people, or immediately checking our phones. Including myself, I've done it multiple times. But why? Phone's still gonna be there. The game's still gonna be there. If that man and that woman really like you, they still gonna be there, etc. When you rise up, one of the first things that you could do is just simply meditate. Because, you know, sometimes we'll rise up and we'll have this tension or we'll have this negative vibe. Go meditate. Go do a 10-minute meditation. If you feel like that's too much for you right now, go at your own pace. Whatever works for you. If 3 minutes works for you, then do 3 minutes. If just doing it for 2 seconds works for you, then do it for 2 seconds. Right? Because a lot of times, bro, we don't be quiet enough. You're trying to figure out why it's hard for you to come up with ideas because you're not being quiet enough. Right? You're busy constantly talking, but you're not being quiet enough. Excuse me. Because a lot of times we be trying to come up with ideas, right? But how are you going to come up with these ideas if you're not even trying to take the time like, dang, let me be quiet to hear what my higher self has to tell me, what God has to tell me. Sometimes you got to be quiet to understand and overstand the information. I'm going to say it again. Sometimes, bro, you got to be quiet to understand and overstand the information. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. That's what a lot of people don't want to hear. And, you know, it's the honest truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real. And that's facts. Because it's like this, bro. When you being quiet, you saving a lot of your energy. When you being quiet, you can process things a lot better. You can focus a lot more. You can not feel drained because you're holding in, you're harnessing, you're protecting your energy. See what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't be on the phone with people, bro. I really don't. I don't really text people, none of that, bro, because I like to protect my energy, bro. For real. I don't really let anybody really be around me either. Like, I really protect my energy. You gotta really be on a certain frequency to be around me. If you're not, then we're not gonna be around each other. I'm very sacred and I'm very protective over myself, over my energy, and we all should be, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people look at that as crazy, but now I look at it as being wise. I look at it as being smart. I look at it as me loving myself, me respecting myself. I don't want to dap up and touch everybody's hands because I know that's energy. You trying to pass off demons to me. You know what I'm saying? You don't like me at all. You trying to pass off demons to me through the handshake. I'm already knowing. See what I'm saying, bro? But nah, bro, I ain't like, enjoy the silence. Because when you enjoying the silence, it's going to teach you things, bro. The silence, what a lot of people don't talk about is, bro, the silence, it talks. But you got to listen to hear what it says. You have to be quiet to hear what it says. You have to be focused enough to hear what it says. Maybe so. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, too, with being quiet is that when you being quiet, right, people start to judge. I mean, people are always judging each other, but you start to get judged more because it's like, why aren't you talking? Especially, bro, if you now, like, I'm out of school. I don't do school anymore. I'm out of school. I already graduated. But like, if you go to school, you notice like people don't really like be tripping if like a kid don't really talk like that, right? But when it comes to work, I don't know what it is about work specifically, but with work, if you work a job, you know what I'm talking about. Like, a lot of people, they really dislike that when you just don't talk or you don't really talk a lot. Like, for some reason, they just don't. Like, I remember I used to be in school. I didn't really talk a lot. My last 2 years of school, I didn't really talk a lot. I didn't want to be there, right? Neither did I want to really talk to anybody, for real. Maybe so, but and nobody really was like, dang, bro, why you not talking? Why you not talking? But I noticed, like, when I was at certain jobs, I could tell, like, the energy was like, yo, like, why is he not really talking? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It was just like, yo, like, why is he not talking? We here working shifts and stuff. We're here for hours. Why is he not talking? But, if I haven't said it, I'm gonna say it now. Your story never has to make sense to other people. You don't have to try to prove it and try to make it make sense to other people. Let people think what they want to think. Let people do what they want to do, because people are gonna do what they want to do regardless. You know, and it's a lot of benefits, a lot of good, very good benefits of just being quiet. You know, it's a game changer, bro. It really can help increase with your energy. And with your aura. And when I'm talking about aura, I'm talking about your real aura. I'm not talking about this trend of aura. I'm talking about your real aura. It really can increase your energy and your vibration, in other words. Let's just say it like that. You know, but yeah, man, like, if people got a problem with you being quiet, they was never your friend. They never actually rock with you, none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody who really rocks with somebody, they're gonna respect their decisions. Whether they agree with it or not, they're gonna respect it, though. You know what I'm saying, bros? You know, it's the difference between somebody who really rocks with you and somebody who doesn't. Somebody who just wants you to do certain things a certain way. In other words, they want to control you. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, but I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, bro, but it's the honest truth, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't get talked about enough. So, you know, it's a lot of, you know, you can really focus a lot more. You can really tap into a lot of information. You can really tap in with yourself more, etc. when you are literally just being quiet. Like, I'm telling you, bro, you can really gain a lot of information, a lot of insight, really tap into a lot of good things when you are literally just being quiet. And really just focusing on the things that you may need to be focusing on, etc. But look, man, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, DM me on my Instagram at HumbleAli2times. With my consultation, we go over, bro, you need help with spirituality, We help with spirituality, emotional health, physical health, etc. But look, man, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, DM me on my Instagram at HumbleOllie2times, and I catch y'all for some else on the next one, man. Peace.